はい、赤坊主です。やってきます。ナゲッツじゃないわ。ペイサーズや。未だにあれを引きずっているという証拠ですね、今の。いやー、悔しいけど、まあ、ここから立て直していきましょう。どんどん勝つしかない。もう勝つしかない。はい、相手を見て、あんまり知らない。よし、やるしかない。向こうは結構硬そうな感じやな。サウドマイヤーって書いてあった気がするな。最強。
Pacers are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. They've hit a rough spot here early, but still have plenty of time in their season to find their way out.
Well, for Indiana, they've been playing well to start the season. I mean, once again, asserting themselves as one of the powerhouse ball clubs in the league. I like what I've seen from this team so far.
And they know better than anybody. The NBA season is a marathon, not a sprint, but nonetheless, they've certainly been hot out of the gates.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for Indiana, we've got Stoudemire, Channing Frye out there with Harris. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams, and it's McCollum in at the two.
Channing Frye missed all of 2012-13 with an enlarged heart. The condition got better, and last season, seemed like he didn't miss a beat. He came back and shot the cover off the ball.
Now, here's Frye. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Carter-Williams, nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to Denver.
And one of the factors in that game is get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
Harris outside. Stoudemire setting the pick for Harris.
いや、ヒカさん。なんかこの速さが明らかに違いそうな気がするわ、今のやつ。ねねとか。合ってないよな、これ。どう考えても合ってない。うわ。お。
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Rose kicks to Gortat. Back to Rose from the arc. And another three for Portland.
3 straight makes to start this game, looking good.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket.
Carter-Williams, the pass to Stoudemire. Gortat with the steal. And Parsons kicks to Brewer. Rose against Carter-Williams. And he gets it to go. Rose has got 5 points so far.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see. A lot of pressure and expectation last year for the Pacers in the playoffs. No longer were they an underdog. A feel-good story. They were expected to make a deep run.
What a smart pass by Carter-Williams right there.
Trailblazers leading by 6.
負けるわけにはいかない。そして、あげた。さすがにちょっと。
Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. They will return to the Eastern Conference Finals after some scares for them in the early rounds. You saw it, but Clark, once again, they could not beat the Heat.
And the difference there, Kevin, was the mentality and fortitude of the Heat.
さあ、これでいけるんちゃうか？これでいけるんか。
And the brilliance of Dwayne Wade was just a little too much for a young
これでどうや？ああ。
Good inside. Pacers trail by 4. Puts up the baby hook, and Stoudemire puts it in. Stoudemire's got 8 points.
He is remarkably hot this quarter. He has yet to miss a shot.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Gortat. Jason Smith comes in for Nene. Jeremy Lin is checked in for Corey Brewer. And it's Bynum in for Rose. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Austin, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Gordon comes in for Channing Frye. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Harris. And it's Udrich in for Michael Carter-Williams.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Lynn kicks to Bynum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Count that one. 6 points for Chandler Parsons.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Udrich dishes to Gordon.
取れる取れる取れる。よし。
And here we go. Fast
い
break.
けんちゃういけんちゃういけんちゃう誰かいけ。よっしゃ。よっしゃ。
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead any time an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
Here's Udrich. The Blazers getting the bucket. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
さあどうしようか。
Now here is
こうしよう
Smith.
か。
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bynum the pass to Parsons.
ちょっと無理がある。
And
ちょっ
the
と無
shot
理があ
is
る。う
long.
ん。
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
まあまあまあ。よーし。勝つぞ。こっからもうガンガン勝っていきたい。ガンガン勝っていきたい。ほんまに。
And the first
はい、
quarter is
第
in
2
the
で
books.
す。
Second about ready to get underway. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Smith is out there with Omer Ashe. And it's Bynum. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Parsons in at the
でも
three.
近い近い近い近い。
They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now here's Bynum. Back to Parsons.
どうやろうか。
That's in. Coming off the assist from Bynum. And that's 11 points for
お
Chandler
お、火を
Parsons.
吹きま
That's
くる。
like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there. Will Bynum, a nice athletic backup point guard. Can heat up offensively, doesn't mind shooting with a hand in his face. And he's starting to show confidence from long range, too.
Smith sets the pick for Lin.
ああ、いける。よしよしよしよしよしよ
Got
し。
him on the
オ
way
ッ
up
ケーオ
that
ッケーオッ
time,
ケー。か
so
まん。
he'll shoot two right here.
さあ行くぞ。
Jeremy Lin is a bit of a scoring guard.
素晴らしい。
He's best with the ball in his hands, but not necessarily an elite scorer or playmaker. He's trying to broaden out his game so he can play off the ball as well.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Brewer is checked in for Chandler Parsons. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Will Bynum. Indiana also making some changes. Stoudemire's checked in for Austin. Fry comes in for Gordon. And Harris subbed in for Tayshaun Prince. Now here's Rose. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And to become better playing off the ball, Jeremy Lin has to improve as a spot-up shooter. He's actually been shooting better off the dribble, but the catch and shoot is something he'll continue to work on.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well,
Kevin, for some, Aaron Gordon is seen as a tweener. And for Gordon, it is going to face him. He said, obviously, you have to play a position in the NBA. But I'm going to do a little bit of everything. Post up, hit jumpers, go by people. I'm going to do it all. I'm confident that I can play both the 3 and the 4. He has the skills to pull it off, Kevin.
And he does. Thank you, Doris. A different look now for Portland. Gortat has come in for Omer Ashe. And it's Nene in for Jason Smith. And Jeremy Lin working with the shooting coach, Clark, to develop his outside shot.
Yeah, he's actually tweaked his release to get the ball off more quickly on his way up. He's still below average from long range, but you know he's going to put the work in. I thought the Blazers really turned some heads last year with how they were able to be right in the thick of things in the West from the start. They got out of the gates quickly and sustained a really high level of play most of the season. A big part of that success, though, was taking care of business against the East.
Okay.
Pacers trail by 9. Harris setting the pick for Carter Williams. And it's Harris off the drive.
Ah,
And a
so
great
that's the-
assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
いやもう打てるわ
Love it. Old school. Physical play. In the
shit.
paint, dominating. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically
Oh,
giving them those
so
shots, though.
Now here's Carter Williams. Right now averaging
Watch
7
it.
points a game.
かかっちゃった
Michael Carter Williams with rare height at the point guard
Yo,
spot.
shit.
He's 6'6", long arms. And one thing you love about taller point guards is the ability to really survey the court and pass over the top of the defense.
And for Carter Williams, great quickness at his height. Clark able to defend smaller players and get by them to
あマジ
penetrate
か
on the other
意
side
外
of
とい
the
けてな
floor.
かった
And he needs that, Kevin, because his jump shot is still very much a work
え
in
めっ
progress.
ちゃ
It's not
スリー入ることになって
wobbling a little bit. He's got to tighten that thing
る
up.
かなり入ってる
going
気
forward.
するわ
Here's Carter Williams. The Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Here's Stoudemire.
Whoa.
From 13 feet, it goes down. Stoudemire's got 10.
And the field goal percentage now up over 50%. So the offense coming
じゃあこっ
around.
ちもちょっと見せ
Yeah,
たら
see,
ない
I
か
think that's a good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gates, but looking to regain some ground right now.
え
Now here's Nene. And a wide open look for Lynn. And another three for
もう
Portland.
何でもいける
Going back to the three-point shot
スリー入りすぎやろ
over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
内側で勝負
It
する必
seems
要は
like
ないよ
they're
うな気が
finding
す
an
る
open lane
こ
in
の
the
感
hoop
じ
every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Now here's Lynn. He has
割
7.
かし内は向こうが強い感
Here's
じ
Nene. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And their field goal percentage
それだけじゃな
continues
く
to
て
climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
それだけじゃ
Yeah,
な
and
く
it's
て
all
結
about
構なんか
quality
外開
shot
けてく
selection,
る
smart
から打
shot
てる
selection. They've been very patient on offense.
僕そのままか
That one's in
Whoa.
there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Stoudemire.
Well, he's been a real positive
7分の
factor
7は
for
えぐ
them
い
today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there.
じゃあこれほんまにめっちゃ入んねんどういうこ
Basket
と
by Brewer.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of
ス
that
パン
today.
スパンスパンって
Yeah,
決
it's
まるけ
something
ど
we haven't seen
もっ
much
と
of
外して
at
てもお
the
かしくない
other end of the floor, though.
Now here's Stoudemire.
佐藤
14 points for him.
君いざうわ
And the basket good. Stoudemire's got 16.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here is Rose.
やるよ
8
し
points for
よ
him.
しよしよしよ
Gord's
し
out with a screen on Carter Williams. Rose with the ball. Now Stoudemire defending. 6 to shoot. Nene down low. Uses the
Okay.
glass to finish the lane.
ちょっと危なかった
Nene's
けど
got the lead up to 14 now for Portland.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
And the
Mr.
foul on Derrick
うっ
Rose.
そちょっと飛ぶの早かったわ
He got it up. Shot is blocked. And that does it for the first half
読
of
んで
play.
たっていうかまあこれしかなかったし
Trailblazers lead by
はい
14.
前半終了です
And
後半
now
に続き
we'll
ま
send
す
it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by.